Alright, so you want to go to Sarah. Um, Requirements are 70 agility. That's the only requirement to get in, but I suggest 70 defense for Barrow's armor. Carol's leather skirt, Carol's leather top, and a Varric's helm. I'm wearing a buckler, armadillo crossbow, and an anguish. Those can be substituted down to crystal bow, odium ward. Necklace of anguish could be replaced by a fury. Armadillo crossbow could be dragon crossbow or a rune crossbow, but if you have a rune crossbow, you have to use a ruby rune bolt and a diamond rune bolt. I suggest having a serpentine helm and a blowpipe to make these trips longer, and making things easier for you when you're resetting on a kill. This is my inventory for a normal setup. If you're first starting off, it's just 4 stamina pots, a bastion and a ranging pot, and Sarah brew and 2 sharks. Just so if you need to eat on the first part of the kill, you don't actually Sarah brew down and have to use another ranging pot. Once you're more comfortable, then of course you can bring out normal supplies like this. I am using an ecumenical key just because I don't want to waste my bolts and darts on getting kill count. Bones of Peaches and a rune pouch for Trollheim, Teleport, and High Alk. So if you're first getting to God Wars, you're gonna need 3 ropes. And the first rope is just to enter the God Wars dungeon, and then to enter Sarah's part, you're gonna need 2 ropes as well. I recommend doing that before you're going on a trip, because you're just gonna have less inventory spaces. I will meet you on the mountain. Alright, make your way down the mountain. This is my usual route. Normally I'd bring more bolts than this, but I feel like I'll be fine with 100 of each. I go through about 100 bolts, 100 darts per trip. Go through about 100 scales a trip. Ow. And these don't really get touched too much. Go past this boulder. Alright, when you're in this part, you really want to go fast because your stats get drained if you don't have one small favor done. These guys may hit you. Unnecessary damage. So let's just try to get down as fast as possible. This is the first rope spot to get to the God Wars dungeon. Once you're down here, if you don't have a Zami item, you will be attacked. And that's why I have Sarah item, because mages hit pretty hard, rangers hit hard, and you're going through Sarah anyways. I have a rope down here. This is the second rope spot, and the third rope spot's down there, and then you're at Sarah. So if you don't have an ecumenical key, you're going to need 40 kill count on Sarah minions. If you don't have 82 Slayer for mages, I recommend priests. Pretty much any minion that's being attacked already with low health, I suggest hitting them once. I wait here until I get up to 80 run, and then I go down. Alright, so I had to run back to get rune darts because I had myth in my blowpipe. Anyway, I have 80 run. I'm gonna go this way to the other rope spot, and we're just gonna go down. Here are the doors to Sarah. I want to make sure the room's... oh my god. You want to make sure the room's empty, and run to this corner. If the room is empty like this, you want a bastion potion, stand up, and run in. Equip serpentine and your blowpipe. Try to hit Bree and the other minion. Growler doesn't matter too much, and you pretty much just want to run in circles around the room. If she does this little standing up thing, if she gets too close, you pretty much get 2 bolts in and run. I don't really follow the rule of waiting for her to get as close as possible, because it doesn't necessarily matter. And like I said, you just want to get 2 bolts in per wall, and each time she touches the wall while you're running, that's your signal to start shooting. And like so, touch the wall, shoot, run to the end of the wall, shoot again, run. Pretty easy. I serpentined and blowpiped to venom the minions, so resetting the kill is going to be a lot quicker, a lot more efficient. So I Bastion Potion because it gives us the defense, and you could Sarah Brew. Shut up. We're gonna turn this off. You could Sarah Brew, Restore, and then Range Pop, but those are unneeded supplies that you're just wasting. So as you run around the room, you might need to Restore, heal. I don't recommend Sarah Brewing until you absolutely have to. Bree can only hit a 16, and if you're far away from these guys, they won't be hitting you at all. Starlight's max hits a 16. If you're throwing Mage, you won't be getting hit by the Mage minion anyways. So around 125, I like to switch to Diamond Bolts. I was a little late this time around, but you pretty much just keep running around the room and hope you hit it pretty much. Stam up when you need to. I recommend to stam whenever you are completely out and you are running off your run energy rather than the stam. So I'm just going to keep doing this until she is dead. I'm going to quickly eat my peaches, try not to get caught out like I did last time. Take my Sarah Brews, run to this corner. So you want to equip your Serpentine and Ruby Bolts again. 1 second, she spawns, Bree spawns here. Attack it once, run this way, past Starlight, attack it. If you don't get it, you can still hit it again. You have enough time. Run this way. Once you're pretty much perpendicular with Growler, you attack. You can hit it once there. And at this altar, I shoot, run, corner, shoot, run.